Hello everybody, it's Claire here from My Creative Spirit with a new project launch to share with you. It's our file folder and it measures 10 inches tall by 7¼ wide by 2 inches deep, and there are a number of options available for the project. So let me take you through option 1, then option 2, and then the kits that are available. So option 1 I've decorated in the music collection by Stamperia. I love this collection. I love the piano keys, the violins in it, and the gorgeous colours, the mix of this duck egg blue and the music, and then all of the instruments, and reference to the music scores, and there's all sorts in it. It's just beautiful. So this was a project I had in mind for this paper pad when I saw it had come out. It's just taken me a while to get around to doing it. So that was my first take. I cut the covers out of chipboard and then decorated it. And then once I'd finished this one, I thought, I wonder what you could do with more paper. That was one pad of paper created and covered the whole of that kit, which I'll show you in a minute. So I took a deluxe collector's edition in the Halloween in Wonderland by Graphic 45 and then created pocket pages and extra bits and pieces, just so that you can see how far you can stretch one 10-sheet pad of paper, and then what you can do with either double or a collection that has more content. So let me take you through this one first. So there are actually magnetic closures on the cover, but there is a notice board section inside and it's pushed the magnets away from each other. So I've added a ribbon closure, and you can see inside we've got a lovely layering going on. The spines are 2 inches deep. I've picked out just offcuts of the paper, I think, for these. So they're both different. I love the colours. And then the front sections, this side and this side, you can actually cut out of one sheet of paper. That was really important to really work the papers and get the most out of them. And then undoing the ribbon with the doodads on the end. You know I love my doodads. We open up, and as you can see in here, there is a notice board, and I've just used some tags from the collection just to slide under those ribbons. And then opening it up, we've got a nice deep pocket here. I've used Graphic 45's large square tags for these two photo mats. Had to get the violin in, and I sort of designed the size of this project around that violin. That's what I had in mind. And then I've used various cutter parts to add some extra bits in. So we've got a little envelope here with two of the little books from the collection, which are just gorgeous. So they sit in the pocket there, which I've mounted on a band so that it can go within the ring binder. And then I've taken the violin and just mounted that on a large piece of card and made it fit with the two holes onto the ring binder as well. And then we've got the harp on the back. But the bulk of the album is 4 pages. They all sit layered over each other. They all get slightly bigger in size, and they are flat for you to add your photos onto. And then the instructions for this are very generic. It just tells you what size of paper to cut, not what paper or from what collection. So you can use the instructions and cut up any paper collection that you have that you really like. So we've got a really lovely small page. I added just a pull down at the bottom with a little magnet under it. But the generic instructions just give you the basics to create the pages in the album on the ring binder, and then some extras, and we'll get to those. I've used another large Graphic 45 tag here. I love that. I just love how this collection layers together with the cherubs and the music and the colours. Beautiful. Nice flat page there. And because the pages are flat, I've added little clips so that you can clip your photos on because you may not want to stick a picture over that gorgeous page, but with a clip you can change your pictures, so it makes the album more usable. Beautiful blues there. And then we've got photo holders. There are 2 in each of the albums, and I've got small tags in this that are cut from the collection. I didn't have enough paper to decorate the back of them, but I could have used cardstock, and we do sell coordinating cardstock and papers for this particular project. Beautiful. These are all music scores that are all stacked up. Rigoletto, we all know. Gorgeous with the Cupid on there. I just love it. I just love I love the subtlety of this collection. And then we've got another one of those photo holders here. So the instructions give you sizes for 2 of them, but actually they are the same size as the pages. And then there's 2 tags and 2 small shaped tags in that one. And again, I'd started to use up paper pieces, so I've just left a little gap here, like the gap between the side piece and the main piece, and you'd never know I was using up bits and pieces. And then I've got another little tag at the back here. The back of the photo mats I've left plain, and then we've got the large page with the harp on the back, and then another clip just to put pictures on. And then right at the back we have got an acetate waterfall that allows you to put pictures in both sides. So I haven't stuck the flaps down, so you can just take your pictures out, but on the second album I'm going to show you, I did stick those down so you slide your pictures in from the side. So there are 6 of those. Mine make a funny noise because I had sticky fingers when I was making it, but I know if you make the project then you won't. It just goes together. It's just beautiful. I really, really love this. So that's the waterfall, that's the notice board, and these are the stacked pages that all sit inside file folder option 1. So we have a cover kit, a PDF that gives you cutting guides for cutting your own covers, and then a bundle as well, and I'll put the link to everything down below, along with the paper collections that I've used too, and coordinating cardstock. And then this is option 2. So using a deluxe collector's edition or a larger pack of paper, you can just do a little bit more with the album. You could do a little bit more with 2 packs of the music paper too. So this time I've gone for a ribbon tie on the right. You just open it up. I've got the fabulous picture of Alice there on the front, with the Queen and the Cheshire Cat, and then the tab and just one of the cutouts there, and the cards. I love the cards, and they just fit perfectly down that side edge. So we've got the Jabberwocky and the Mad Hatter and the Wabbit, and then a little heart. And the sides, I've just cut sections from the paper, and then the back is black. And on this side I went with the purple. And then opening up, we've got the notice board section on the right. I had to use the cards in there. I love these cards. I love this collection. I just think it was beautiful when it came out the first time, and I think it's been re-released 3 times, and I still absolutely love crafting with it. And fabulous for Halloween. It's got that Halloween twist, if you hadn't noticed. So we've got the notice board on the side, and then opening up, I've used the Graphic 45. These are the regular tags as my photo mats in the pocket. Added a little clip up here, and then created a pocket with one of the cards and popped another one of those regular tags in there. Love those. And then let's just take this out and move it, and you can see the pages. So there are 4 layered pages again, but this time these pages have got tuck spots that wrap round so that you can tuck your pictures into the page rather than sticking them onto the page. And then they've got pull out file folder photo mat elements. and I was able to decorate both sides of the photo mats with that larger number of pages. So every page has got a tuck spot. You can add lots into the album. I've added the clips as well, and then we've got some photo holders that you can just slide your pictures into, and again that means that you can change your pictures and just keep reusing the album, which is great after you've done all that work putting it together. So again, the instructions for this are generic. They don't tell you what piece of paper to cut to stick where, they just tell you the size of the paper to cut, and then you can choose what collection you're going to use and to create your project with. I went a bit badonkers. I just love anything that Graphic 45 do that is checked. I love it. And I did edge all of the pages, so the back of the pages, with the checked paper, and then I stuck the paper over the top. So there was a lot of sort of cutting and measuring going on, but I just loved the edging and how it coordinated with these pieces here. And it really edged the purple. And then we've got another holder. Again, those are the regular tags in there. The holder's sealed in the middle so that it's not one great long open piece. It's actually stuck together with a little bit of double-sided tape. And then we've got another tuck spot here, another pull-out photo mat, teapots on the back, and it was this page actually that generated a conversation around having tuck spots and clips, because some of these papers are absolutely beautiful and you don't always want to put photos over the top and stick them into your projects. So being able to slot them in, look at them, take them out, change them, clip them on, just gives you that picture forever, or whichever one that you've put in your album. And then we got the pussycat here and the last teapot page, and again that just tucks under there. The last of the pull-out photo mats, I put the year that I've made the album there, slide that in, and then the pineapples, the pumpkins to finish. And then right at the very back we have got the waterfall again, and it will hold 6 photos on the front, 6 on the back, and I've used the black and white spotty paper with the cards with all of the characters. They had to be in here. So let's just tilt it so you can see. So we've got Tweedledee and Tweedledum, the Mad Hatter, Alice and the Flamingo, she's just about to play croquet, the frog, the Cheshire Cat, and of course the Queen. And then right at the back there is a little pocket under there just to add a few more bits and pieces. And then the project sheet gives you the option to leave this whole section open at the sides so that you can tuck things underneath it as well. So that is it. That's our new file folder project. Let me show you the options and do it up. So the options are, tie it there, remove that. The pre-cut cover set, so you source your own items to create the project. That comes with the full assembly guide with all of the videos on how to put each of the stages together, from the cover to the waterfall, through the pages, the whole shebang. We've got the bundle. So in the bundle you get the cover set, you get all the black cards you need, your acetate, 2 different lengths of ribbon, the magnets and the ring binder, and your black tape to put the kit together. And then there is the PDF that just tells you how to cut out the covers, how to make the holes for the magnets, the holes for the notice board, and then you get all the generic cutting guides for the papers, the pages, and all the video links too. So 3 options. I'll also put links to the paper collections that I've used and additional cardstock and all the other bits and pieces below the video as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that walkthrough. I hope I've inspired you to be creative with this new project of ours. Give me the thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking time out to watch it, and subscribe to the channel, and then you'll be kept up to date with new projects and products as they come out.